Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports back into the video today, and today the Oklahoma City Thunder are re-signing Mike Muscala. After Mike Muscala was traded in last year's trade deadline and the 2023 trade deadline, the Oklahoma City Thunder traded him to the Boston Celtics. Then we saw the Boston Celtics trade him to the Washington Wizards. Then we have seen him. We saw the Washington Wizards trade him to the Detroit Pistons. So, short recap. He was passed around like I don't even know. He was passed around like a sandwich. I don't even know what to say. He was traded so much. He's been traded so much it's not even the last couple seasons. The last basically season, going back to last offseason or last trade deadline. It's been in the last year. He's been traded from OKC to Boston, from Boston to Washington. So that's 2 times. And from Washington to Detroit. She's been traded 3 times in the last year, in about over a year, maybe 13 months tops. But Muscala was with OKC in the 2020-21 season and then the 2021-22 season. And he played 43 games in the 21-22 season. And that year he was actually really good. He averaged 8 points per game and 3 rebounds per game. He was better in the 2021 season, 9.7 points per game with OKC that year. Also, he averaged 3.8 rebounds per game that season. Also, not to mention, he was with OKC in the 1920 season, averaged 5 points per game that year, but didn't play as much minutes as he did in the 2021 season or the 22-23 season. He would stay for a 4th season with OKC in the 22-23 season where he played 43 games, averaging 6 points per game. But then he would get traded to Boston in the 2023 trade deadline. He'd play 20 games with Boston to finish out the year, averaging 6 points per game with 3.4 rebounds per game. They trade him to Washington in the Kristaps Porzingis trade. He averages 4 points per game in Washington with 3.1 rebounds per game. Then Washington moves him and Danilo Gallinari to Detroit for Marvin Bagley and Isaiah Livers. And in Detroit, in 13 games with 4 starts, he averages 4 points per game and 2 rebounds per game. He's a great 3-point shooter, and for a big man, he's an unbelievable 3-point shooter. Career 3-point percentage is 37%. This season, he is shooting 38. He was shooting 38% with Detroit and 28% with Washington. There's nothing good about the vibes in Washington, though, or either one of those teams, actually. With OKC last year, he shot 39.4%. With Boston last year, he shot 38.5%. With OKC in the 21-22 season, shot 43%. OKC 2020-21 season, 37%. 2019-20 season, 38%. So, really, the only time he's really struggled from 3 is this season with Washington. So, yeah, I like this signing for the Thunder. Let me know your thoughts on the signing in the comment section, and peace out.